She is going to evaluate Mary Ann Burrows' speech, and Mary Ann,
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, and especially to Mary Ann. This is certainly something we all need to learn to do. Introductions. Mary Ann's speech was from the Better Speaker series, and it's to tell us more about how to prepare an introduction. She started out with a question. How do you feel when you work so hard on a speech, and now you have to come up with an introduction? How many of you hate writing your introductions? And then she caught us by saying, an introduction is what says, I'm a star today. And that was her vocalization. And I thought that was great. One of the things I would have liked to have seen was to wrap that around. She told us at the end that by doing all of this, we would be better speakers by preparing an introduction. And I would have liked to have seen that by doing all this, we would be the star today. But that's just my opinion, and we all know that Mary Ann's speeches are very hard to criticize because they're so close to perfect. It asks here if she used any notes, and it was obvious that Mary Ann knew exactly what she was talking about. She had the poster up there, but other than that, she didn't need to refer to anything, and obviously did not need any notes. They asked about the vocalization again. She started with the I'm a star today, and she also did some pretty serious things where she was emphasizing how important this stuff was. And another question is, what other techniques did the speaker use to personalize and augment the presentation? Well, she got a VHS tape. I thought that made it pretty personal for me because I was like, wow, I haven't seen one of those in a while. And then she also used the Competent Communicator Manual and showed us different parts, which was very effective in not only telling us how to do an introduction, but to learn what our speech is supposed to be about so that we can do an introduction. She talked about the difference in the contest, where we just say the person's name and the title and the title and the name, because there you don't want anybody to be a star. You don't want anybody to stand out. It was a great example. And then, of course, when she got to the brides and the bridesmaid thing, it's just, you know, that's why we make bridesmaids wear all those funny dresses, so that the brides will all look good. And then it asks her, did the speaker display the visual smoothly and at the appropriate times? And she did. I had some trouble reading that after it moved that far away, but I did have it on my desk, and so I had that. And then the aspects that I found unique, again, were that it was all referred to the Toastmasters. So much of it really dealt specifically with Toastmasters. And at the same time, it did bring in a little bit of outside flair that if you were doing a speech with strangers, you wanted more biological information. And did the speaker present the material clearly and simply? Yes. In terms of, I would like to have wrapped around back to the start, a slightly slower pace, and a little bit of pause for more emphasis. But again, it's hard when you're perfect. Thank you, Mary Ann, and Madam Jenny will evaluate.